All the different pieces of the API ecosystem really don't matter unless the developer who's consuming the API is able to succeed. We tend to think of the developer experience as starting with the developer portal, which is true. It starts there. It starts with the self-registration process where they can begin to establish an identity. That allows them to connect with an identity service that may provide them additional grants and privileges. They should obviously be able to manage passwords in their profile and begin exploring fairly quickly. They also work in teams, and often we forget to build team tools to allow them to share things with other team members and make it easy to check how things are going. Obviously, there's lots of documentation that has to be provided. It needs to be provided both in plain language. You also need technical documents like Swagger or Open API contracts, which they can import into their own things. And obviously, we want to give them code examples, little software development kits. But none of this really matters until they can engage and start trying it. And to do that, we're really getting further into that ecosystem by generating keys that can actually be used with our Try It Now tools or with their own software development. Because then as they begin to build their applications, they're going to want to start seeing some analytics. Is their application performing well with the API? Is it making the API throw errors? Are they getting a level of engagement? How is it working for them? And of course, their experience will continue to mature, and they're going to realize they need other tools and get new ideas, and the cycle repeats and continues. The developer is not just a dev portal. The developer interacts with everything from the documentation through identity services, by creating keys that allow them to build apps and try out the API, and even having some visibility into the performance of their engagement with that. Because the developer is the consumer and ultimately the customer, and our entire goal is to make that experience as smooth and successful as possible.